Hello YouTube, Vectis 3D Models here with a new instruction video for a new NEM pocket. As you can see in front of me here, we have a Lima Seacow wagon, bit damaged, purchased off eBay quite cheaply for a much requested pocket design for this wagon. So these have been designed about 4 months ago and have been tested on this wagon as well as a couple of others, including the BEV Wagon, also by Lima, which shares the same bogie design as this model here. On this video I will talk you through converting this wagon and its bogies to the NEM pocket standard, so you can fit whatever type of coupling you would like, from magnetic to tension lock to KD, and possibly a few others I've forgotten in between. So if you stick with me on this video, we'll talk through each section, trying to help you convert your wagon and what tools and glues to use along the way. Any questions, please leave them below or use the website's contact form and I will message you back directly. Let's crack on with stage 1. So you join me here on the workbench with our two patients, our BEV rail wagon and also our Seacow wagon as well, all by Lima, and both share the same bogie designs. The coupling pockets below, we have them in 16s and also 4. 4 are £4.75 and the 16 versions are £8.75. These will be available from our website only. We'll cover some tools and how to go about your conversion in the next section. So for this project, I hopefully will not need too many tools. So we have our converters, some glue to stick them in place with afterwards. We have some cutters and we have a flat file as well. Hopefully that's all we'll need, but if we do carry on through the video and I need some additional tools, like a Dremel for example, just to speed things up, I will show you and also make a note of it. So let's head on into getting started on this conversion. So here we have our bogie wagon, Seacow wagon, and we're just going to remove the bogie from the underside. Now this is a clip-in a hole situation, so if you just firmly pull away, it should just come straight out, as well as the wheel set as well. Probably best to remove the wheels as well, just as they might be in the way at some point a little bit later down the line. So this is our bogie. As you can see, big decoupling which just goes over the top of the axle. So what we need to do is remove this end. I'm going to just cut in front of this first upper part where it just raises, and then what I'm going to do is flatten that surface, hopefully preparing it for the next stage. So we're just going to remove the front of this bogie, including the big decoupling. Just going to use some cutters just to cut around where I want the end to be. Like so. I'm just going to clean that up from the other direction. Okay, there we are. So what I'm going to do now is just clean off the top surface and make that straight and flat with the surface behind nice and flush, and then we'll be ready to take the NEM pockets off the sprue. You can see the area has been flattened, filed and cleaned up, ready for the next section of fitting the NEM pocket. So here we have the pockets. All you need to do is just trim the leg coming off of the middle of the sprue there. We're just going to use the cutters and just slide them down the back. trim that off. Use your file to clean the top. And now we can test fit it on the bogie. So here we have the bogie, and you can just slide that onto the front there. It's quite a tight fitting. And just fit that in place. If you do want to test it before you glue it into place and you're happy, I would advise using some blue tack or something of that nature just to keep it tacky and hold it into place. I think you can re-clip all the wheels in and then clip the bogie back in as well, and just have this fitted in lightly just to see how the height looks. So I'm just going to do that now and reassemble this bogie and leave the NEM pocket on the end here. So now we have trimmed off the tension lock on the front of the bogie here. We're going to use a fiberglass brush here on the end of this pen. I'm just going to use it to clean up the areas and also roughen the surface slightly to help with adhesion of the glue, so it gives it something to hang on to. A couple of your fingers with all the fiberglass bits and pieces, so you get the underside of your pocket here. Give it a good clean and scrub just to try and get a bit of a rougher surface. You can also use it just to clean the top. And now we're all ready to go on to the gluing stage of fitting your NEM pocket. So you join me here on the other bench, which is a test track, the KD height gauge and our bogie of course. So just going to roll this up to the KD height gauge. Please bear in mind this is slightly drooping. And just going to roll it up. And that is absolutely fine. So right height, right place. A little bit high maybe, but still not too bad. And the height off the bottom of the gauge is good as well. So I'm happy with that. So on to the rest of the NEM pockets and get them finished and fitted to the bogies. So that brings me to the end of this instruction video for the Seacow and BEV bogie wagons by Lima of course. You can find these products on my website, which is in the description below, and that is by Shopify, so you can use various payment methods from PayPal to card, and if your order is over a certain amount you can pay in installments. I hope you have found this video useful, and hopefully I will see you on the next one, whatever that may be.